Okay. 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 Now, uh, I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually play this game because while I have switched the graphic settings to prioritize performance, I'm still worried that I'm going to be getting issues with broadcasting this, you know? Hold on now. Water. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if it'll be fine broadcasting it. But if there's an issue, oh well. If there isn't, great. So far my microphone isn't bugging out. One, two, 1, 2. And it's synced up. So what's happening? Yesterday, not yesterday, last time I just bullshitted and just delivered to a bunch of preppers and stuff in the Mexican map. And now, I'm just gonna head straight to the plate gate, you know? Nope. Newly created, say... Okay. Oh, yeah. Sam successfully connects... Yep, I know that. Uh-huh. Thanks for telling me. Mm-hmm. Ah, look at Lou. And look at Fragile. Let's go to the surface. Now this is the make or break. This is where either my audio breaks or nothing happens. This is a real, what do you call it? Aid request, then I'll do it. But if it's a player set one, I don't give a shit. How do I even get there? Okay. Oh, this is nice. Now, I didn't want to interrupt, but I'm here now. Pass through the plate gate. It's that simple, is it? Oh, who are y'all? You're part of that fucking faction that tried to shoot me.
What's the deal with them?
Interesting.
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, and a big one at that. Let's make our way through the plate gate. Carefully.
Okay, hold on. Did I just lag, or was that just my preview? Okay, since my audio's not bugging, it wasn't lag. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, no. It was probably just my end. Oh. Yeah, fuck carefully. It's all just mirrored, okay. A whale! the fuck? Is everyone gonna have to go through this to get to Australia? The extinction entities. Ah, my fucking internet is lagging so badly.
A strange place if ever I've seen one. There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Hold on, I gotta see. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on, this is... Am I just lagging super badly? Like, is it just me? Is my mic even picking up now? I have a feeling that cutscene didn't make it through as well as I was hoping it would. Goddamn PlayStation. Give me a fucking second. Why haven't they put out an update that lets me just set what bitrate I want for broadcasts? Like, here we go. Video quality, that's the only setting you can put it to. 1920 by 1080 at 60. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell it to stay there. Doesn't tell it to stay in that range, you know? Because right now I'm running at I'm running at 1,000 kilobytes. That's fucking crazy. That really is just crazy. Alright, back to the game, I guess. Look at that, it fucking looks like, it looks awful right now. Fucking hate direct connection. Alright. At least it's visible, I guess? It looks awful, but it's visible.
A strange place, if ever I've seen one.
I want to try something. That didn't change shit, but alright. I'm running a speed test to see if I can handle a higher bit rate. And I can. I absolutely can. It's just that my PlayStation won't allow it. For some fucking reason. The bit rate isn't raising. Hold on, what if I do this? No, that wouldn't fix anything. Okay, let's just keep going. Is my mic even? Why is my preview not working now? There I am. Bitrate looks good, no recommended changes. No, it doesn't. Fuck out of here. Oh,
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Just a bit further now. Stretch my legs.
connect the Cupid. Oh, it's all red. Oh, well, I mean, it's connected, I guess. Oh, we're in the fucking southwest corner. Oh. Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just
One
to let you know,
Piece.
when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Oh, wow.
Order completed.
Wowie. Riding my shit like a BMX. I look cool.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
And who is that someone? Oh, I know this guy. He's from the
Hello,
trailer.
Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be
Why?
clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the shit, and this whole operation, at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face, very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice.
Oh, fuck off with
Who
that.
would you like? Who would you trust?
What the fuck? What are you trying to pull? What is that? Die Hard Man?
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Call me dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Sam, it's Hardman.
See, I don't like this. What the fuck? What are you... You think this is gonna convince me?
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Call me dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
You're the one suggesting you speak in the voice of my and face of my friends. The fuck? Die Hardman.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam?
What the fuck?
Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
No.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network
Tell me
into
you're a
Australia
hologram right now.
are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate
He has
will
a weird
manifest
tattoo.
somewhere within Australia
He just has
once
APAC
full
tattooed on
chiral
his back, on the
connectivity
back of
is
his neck.
achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern.
You have a spider on you.
Guess so.
Or a crab.
Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up.
Amelie, hi.
You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
That's not true. He really just raw dogs that shit with no pillows.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I now have a Switch Lite. It was gifted to me. And it fell on the floor and I had to check if it was fine. Check on Lil Lou.
That's right, just sleep.
Aw, the little thumb up.
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like.
I've already done it.
Put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Impeccable taste, Sam. Outstanding. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field.
I was gonna.
I know a
anyway.
thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world?
Does it?
These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's
What does
sure to
everyone
have
else
some
call it
practical
then?
benefits.
Hold on. Am I able to change how the, what do you call it? I want to remix the audio because I feel like it's a little off.
I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Okay. Alright, well. Let's get going. Hi, Sam. I'm gonna trust that the audio isn't gonna mess up. Unless I notice something's up with the preview. Oh, here we go. Looking at some Lou's memories.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
Or, Not Lou. Is this new?
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, We want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott.
West Fort
Charlie will
Knott.
brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
first
fuck off with
destination
that
is
image.
home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new
It's so
administration to
fucking...
fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time.
It's
Proceed
been
with the
functioning
utmost
fine.
caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Okay, finally. Orders.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far. And it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay.
APAS enhancements are now
Oh.
available.
It's a skill tree. I guess I'm good. Let's get it. You can change directions midair. That's dangerous. Okay, well, I want to go over here.
Your auto deck's twitching. Must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your auto deck's movements as you proceed. The fuck was that? Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's synced up. It sometimes gets weird. Like I heard that weird sort of like vocal calling. There's a... Oh my god, look! Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
How do I photo mode?
Somebody lend me a hand!
How do I do this again? Here we go. I guess that works.
This river's rising, Sam. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
I get it, I get it.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Legs.
Very nice. No. Okay. Damn it.
Just a bit further now.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Process your orders and request.
Hello, Australian government. I am here.
Drawbridge, aren't you?
Yes, I
So you
am.
really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery.
Not a speck of
You're
damage.
really something, aren't you? Bet the cargo would say the same if it could. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed to bring it in. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on.
Yeah.
Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Here you go. Seems like the stream has absolutely stabilized, so that's great. Oh wow. Old Oz. Neat. Bola gun. I'm gonna need that. Although, do I really?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance.
Among Us.
Where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes.
It just looks like
Bad enough.
Australia, man. I don't know what to
Nowhere,
tell you.
The anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plague gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia.
Ah,
At
we're
least,
fucked
that's
then.
what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the
brigands?
best of your ability.
What's the situation here?
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy tidefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure.
What's the data you shared?
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities.
I need
It's
that.
an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Chiral contamination was fucking awful, wasn't it?
Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
I best push
Before I
on.
forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle.
Can I get a
But
sniper?
After this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Now, hold on. I don't anti-beat. Wait, it buds. It works against BTs too. I'll take the sub-order right now.
This cargo has been designated breakable.
Oh.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie.
Yep.
To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors.
Oh.
Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Yeah, I'll try it. It really is just Metal Gear.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
You can do that? How do you do that? How do you do that?
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Let's just go around him. Oh! I saw him. Look, they're everywhere. How close is too close? Doesn't matter, we made it.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
I made it, I don't care.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. Can't help but feel grateful when you get a delivery this well cared for. Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order, though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Yep. I hear you loud and clear. I don't really need this, do I? Wow. Get out. So they can die. They can just die.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Yep. They're called Watchers, so if I break their sight line, they can't see me.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. The contents look perfect to me. Hats off to you, mate.
Yeah.
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
Hey.
I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Neat. Trank sniper? Holy shit.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Fuck.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The formers of customs wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Smoke grenades?
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthering fish in a barrel.
Fish in a barrel.
If you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
Your trusty shooter?
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to... Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance.
Oh, so we're actually
finally,
going there.
You want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill, mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had
Reasonable.
to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now, fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here.
Alright.
Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
need to head down. Oh, look, a road. Oh, man. I like how there's just a giant actual city over there.
Hey there. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work.
Yo, what? I need that. I'm gonna make so many
We've
of those.
designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
I will be. Oh. Well, that's fine.
Been a big help.
Oh, the Magellan is right there. Yes.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
That was it, I guess. Give me that.
Wait, we're not missing some cargo, are we, Sam?
We're not. No, we're not. I'm going to get my bike so we can ride over to it. Why is the Magellan leaving?
Almost there.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I like this sniper. Once I get the suppressor for it, it's gonna be a great day.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Steady.
Who calls for comfort?
There we go. Much easier.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
There you go.
Well, well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you?
Yes, I did.
We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details. This cargo.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, wow.
Got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect.
I did,
Call
yes.
it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the island inventor will be keen to meet with you.
The what? The Golden Fist?
He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect. One time, when he heard a group of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally.
Well, can I just turn this shit into Sifu or something?
Strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island and never leaves, so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this, research, I've only met him once myself. And I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit.
Okay. You like this Lone Commander guy.
You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader was second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. Could have gotten
I'm
a lot
worse you've
worse
told
if you
him that a
hadn't
bunch
come
of
along.
times, but
Thanks
he
again for the help.
refuses
You
to
take
accept
care
that.
now.
Order completed. Well done.
Well, I want to see if I can get more stuff for the commander.
You notice that sign, Sam? Think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
See, I don't know which one you're talking about. Because there's a lot of player ones that just say shit like weapons, field wear. It's like I can barely make my own stuff. Oh my god. Yep, I know.
Have you noticed it, Sam? There's a BT nearby.
I know what I'm getting myself into. Alright, now we can drive. Nice. Everything has been grabbed.
That's some work ethic. Of all the things I never expected to receive, you...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You know, it's all too easy to run into trouble in the dark out here. Stay frosty if you're heading out before sunup.
Alright. And you don't have anything. Okay. Man, this sun. There we go.
That'll do it.
Nice. I know, BTs. Why did my shit suddenly just turn like that? And I want to see if I can get a suppressed version of the sniper.
Thanks. Sit tight. Where on earth did you find this?
Damn it. Let me upgrade you. There's a ramp over there. Just fucking use it. I don't know why I'm trying to BMX this fucking mountain with a tri-cruiser. I get it. BTs, yes. Wow, what a lag spike. Yeah, that's a pretty risk-free path. Up, dropped down to below 3,000 kilobytes for the bit rate. So there's actually going to be stuff in the fucking mule lockers now.
Okay.
Oh, we appreciate... Time after time you've been there for us. I'd say it's about time I gave you this.
Ooh.
We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
With your help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container and create a version with a much bigger capacity. That's not an overstatement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favorites. That sounds good to you? Give it a try.
Alright. It's about as big as I was expecting it to be. This can at least help. I remember seeing there's a request over here. I'm gonna regroup inside the Magellan. Nah, let's get up. I like how he's kicked his energy drink addiction. He drinks tea now.
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say.
Okay.
The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Was that tasty, Sam?
It was.
Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed.
Maybe. I mean, if it was possible to see their vision cones, that would have been. That could be another way. Now, what happened to those cuffs that let me cut the umbilical cords of BTs? What happened to them? Animal.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Here we go.
Electrobot.
Right, coming in. And we're back.
Trouble nearby.
It seems to work like a hit scan. It feels like it works like a hit scan. What's in here? Nothing. I shot up a whole fucking base of mules for nothing. Aren't there supposed to be 3 lockers? shotgun, but I don't really care that much for them.
You make deliveries even at this time of night. That's good of you. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad.
Yay.
Now displaying your current reporting grade.
Really? That's interesting.
Sorry to trouble you this late at night. Try not to travel too much in the dark.
Order completed. Well done.
I forgot showers aren't automatically done. Oh, wow.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food.
I wish I could get you a real body doll, man. Do you not actually have like a... Oh, I know, you probably had a real name. I forgot it, though. It's probably written down, actually. Alright, nope. Alright, let's do the next delivery. Oh, I've already done that.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I've already liberated it. I've literally shot up the whole place for some loot, and there wasn't anything. His name is Peter Gate. Wow.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Must have been further now. Definitely not alone.
Come on, peek. Okay. I've done it. I love that sniper. Once I get a suppressor, oh, it's over. Oh, this thing doesn't handle sand very well, does it? Ooh. I didn't mean to do that. Here you go.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow.
Yes, they are.
This is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Didn't think anyone could fight that hard. Hell, maybe no one else can. We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in.
Ha.
You seem like a porter we can rely on.
And I am.
Use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
I wonder how many celebrities I'm gonna recognize. Yes. Grenade pistol.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plate gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plate gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one.
If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
What kind of data was provided?
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator, or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin.
There used to be a road?
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested.
I'll go on
We
ahead.
can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders.
Yeah.
Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Deliver where? Seriously? That's it? That's it?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, hello, Magellan. Uh, is there a reason why you... Is there a reason why you showed me them? Well, hold on now. Let me go fucking delete. I will say, these roads are way nicer.
Hey there. Let me... I'm glad to see you handled our delivery with care. Now that's service. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm a legend of legends.
As always, thank you. Hope we can count on you.
Order completed. Well done.
I mean, if that's it, then fucking...
Order accepted. Thank you.
Always. I certainly can't find anything to complain about. Thanks. I have a feeling this data will be of use to you. Take it, please.
I don't think I really need that.
We're increasing your allocation of materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've shared data with you for while equipped. Even better. Goes without saying. Be sure to give it a try.
Order completed. Well done.
Order completed. Well done. Alright, let's go see what the fucking Magellan wants.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not, doll man? Amelie. Or, which one are you? You're Amelie. Well, I mean, I guess it's better to say extinction enemy, since you don't want to fucking be called Amelie.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Alright. Oh, this is just for the fucking... the shock absorbing thing. I've been missing a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Link those ladders. Yep. Alright, ropes are always handy. APAS has provided us with a brigand-specific... Oh, VR training thing. Alright, let's go do Tarman's job, and then I'm gonna leave it there. There we go.
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
I mean, you can see it too, right, Dollman? You saw that I got shot. Or whoever it is got shot. I'm guessing it is Neil. The whole character that is supposed to look like Snake.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam. Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Carry more bullets. I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. Don't have to worry about me.
job, Sam. Disable the target. And don't forget to collect your things before moving on.
I won't. Fucking love being a mobile battle unit in this.
Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
If it what? It can do that?
Okay.
The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch. You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp. I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird.
I'll try to. Interesting.
Stretch my legs.
Interesting. Gonna be mutes out the fucking ass with this. I can already tell how big this game is. Oh wait, it's literally just Gen Hoshino. He's in here.
Security measures lifted.
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right?
Yes.
Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Oh, you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's take a look at this cargo of yours. I can see you took extra care with this. Thank you. Talk about one crazy surprise. I've given up on this one. I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Wow. Holy shit.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I don't think I'll really ever use shotguns. Except against BTs, maybe.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger.
Music player? Oh my god, that's gonna kill me if I use
Has
it.
been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS.
You share weapons data?
I got it from a friend who knows all about weapons.
Can I meet this
This
friend?
is way back in the day, when I was traveling in search of new music. He said I'd need to protect myself, taught me how to use it and everything. But I never did in the end. Just as well, I'm better with instruments, you know? Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. Incorporates the latest tech as well, so it ought to pack one hell of a punch. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. But I bet it's a necessary evil for you.
Absolutely it
Do what
is.
you gotta.
I'll ask the whale song last.
Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else.
Well, now you
Still,
can.
that's
You can
about to
share
change.
with everyone in the
Because of
United
that update
States
I
and
pushed
with the
you
top
earlier,
part of Mexico.
The new music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work.
Hell yeah.
When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen?
Whale song.
That tar man's the one who recorded it. He said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen. Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence.
I mean, obviously, who
However,
the fuck would get next to that
Give me
thing?
some time to analyze it, and I might
Who
get
the
you some
fuck would go
answers.
towards the weird fucking sound?
Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying.
They were supplied.
Oh, yeah. I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it?
Ha ha
Anyway,
ha
if this kind
ha.
of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Sorry, I had to turn on the AC for a second.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports.
Oh.
For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Okay. Let's get it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Default equipment.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
What the fuck is... There's a Torii gate over there. I'm just here for the fucking first aid kits, but what the fuck is that doing here?
calls for comfort.
This the right size? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Almost there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hey, Sam, I've decided to take... Okay. Holy crap! You really are a pro.
Yeah, I am. Ooh.
You're always there just when I need you. Allow me to express my gratitude with this data.
That shit looks fucked up, but okay. Oh.
Do you have enough materials? Why don't I increase the amount you would...
Now display your current order grade.
Hell yeah.
And with talents like those, you might even catch their eye. The Tar Lake twins, that is. I went and shared another music sample with you, by the way. If you can, I would love it if you had a listen.
Tar Lake twins.
That's right. Or so I've heard. They live on the edge of a tar lake to explore the limits of what a human being can handle. Only interested in meeting exceptional folks capable of pushing said limits. Sadly, nobody has come along that fits the bill. Makes for an interesting story, huh? Which has me wondering, what kind of person would be good enough?
Favorite track of yours?
Yeah, got it from a kindred spirit in the UCA. Stuff that'll hit you right in the con-ha. A classic tune. When you head back to your room, have a listen. For real.
you'll be hooked.
Alright, I'll have to do that off stream, because if I do it on
Again,
stream, I'm gonna get
thank you
fucking
so much,
nuked
Sam.
from orbit.
It's weird, though. How did something I know I'd stored safely end up in a place like that? Anyway, you might want to keep an eye on your own stuff. Take care, and please come back soon.
That's too far away. For 100 likes, that's too much. Or that's too little. Alright, I'm gonna bring this all the way back to the observatory. That'll be it. Can't believe who the thief was. Oh, you know who it was.
Good. I'm guessing. Wow. I don't know where you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm almost rank 100.
Let's get at it, huh?
Holy shit. Kojima, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna end up killing me. Bro, what the fuck? Can I choose where the Magellan goes? Okay. Well, there's nowhere to really go. Uh... Ah, okay. That makes sense. Well then, off screen, I will just... Actually, no, I'll just leave it for next time. But anyway, it is very late into the day, and I will need to get started. So, I'm going to be heading out. Sorry about that. Tomorrow we'll play some more Persona 4. So look forward to that. Well, Kanji's actually going to come back, I think. But, with that being said, I am heading out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning for some more Persona. Peace.